Hey, welcome back guys. In this video we are going to be reviewing the 3 cheapest desks from IKEA. Today we'll be looking at the 2 Micke desks and the Brusali. After the review, we'll rate the desks based on our OFR rating system. So let's begin with the first Micke desk. This desk is $99 Canadian and it comes in 2 different colors, black, brown, and white. The box dimensions of this desk is 43 3/4 inches in length, 29.5 inches in width, and 4 inches tall. Also, this build took us about an hour and a half with no troubles in reading the instructions. The Micke desk comes with 3 compartments of storage. It comes with 2 drawers, one being smaller than the other one, and a small cabinet with 2 shelves. The smaller drawer can fit one decent sized book, like this dictionary. We use this book as a reference because most likely you'll be using this drawer to store pens, pencils, staplers, calculators, basically anything small. The small cabinet space can fit a decent amount of smaller sized books. It all depends on how you configure the 2 shelves. You can also take the shelves out and say put a small storage box in. The bigger drawer has obviously more space. You can basically fit 2.5 of these big textbooks. This storage area would also be good for storing binders, printer paper, and other big items. The cool thing about this desk is you can have the storage unit on the left side or the right side. This gives you a bit more flexibility in regards to if you have a limited amount of space in your room or any obstructions. There are drawer stops, so you don't have to worry about pulling the drawers every time you are trying to get something. This desk also comes with an optional add-on. It fits on top and provides storage, but it also increases the price of the desk. The measurements of the workspace are 41.25 inches in length and 19.5 inches in width. You have enough space for a laptop or a monitor with speakers without feeling cluttered. It's not much to work with, but it's just enough for the essentials. The height of the desk from the floor to the bottom of the drawer is a bit less than 25 inches, and you have 26 3/4 inches of legroom. Overall, you don't feel crammed with this desk when sitting in a chair. You have a good amount of space to swivel back and forth. There is a piece of wood in the back of the desk that does stick out. If you're sitting high, then you tend to hit the underside of the piece of wood with your knees. But other than that, it's enough space even for a tall person. This desk is not comprised of the best materials. It's basically made up of particle board, ABS plastic, and fiberboard. Overall, if you spill some liquid on the Micke desk, it's easy to wipe off. IKEA recommends to clean it up with a damp cloth. The cable outlet is located in the middle back of the desk. This is a good feature as you can keep your cables out of the way and not tangled. If you can't decide on what color to pick, you might want to take into consideration that if you choose the white Micke desk, eraser shavings and pen marks will be more noticeable. You're going to have to clean the desk more often. If you have to move the desk around your room or locate it somewhere else, you can lift it up by yourself if needed. If you are interested in the Micke desk, we have a tutorial on how to build it. Click the link in the description below if you want to check it out. Now, let's move on to the Brusali desk. This desk will cost you $89.99 Canadian, and it only comes in this color, brown. The Brusali comes in one box, and its dimensions are 36 3/4 inches in length, 20 3/4 inches in width, and 3.5 inches tall. The whole build took us about 50 minutes with just one bump in the road. One of the steps wasn't that clear, so it took a couple minutes to figure it out. The main materials of this desk are comprised of particle board, ABS plastic, and fiberboard. We noticed that it had more of a solid feel to it compared to the other Micke desks. There are 3 possible places for storage. There are 2 shelves that can be adjusted to your preference or even taken out. One drawback is that you can't fit big textbooks into the compartments, only novel-sized books or a bit bigger. Again, if you have to move the desk from one space to another in your room, it's possible to do it yourself as it is a small and light desk. And also, the Brusali is pretty easy to clean. The overall workspace you have with this desk is pretty small. The length is 35.5 inches, whereas the width is 20.5 inches. You can only basically put a light and a laptop on the desk. This desk would be a good buy if you have a limited amount of space in your room. The height from the floor to the bottom of the desk is 26 inches. The length of where the chair would be located is 21.5 inches. The drawback with the Brusali desk is that you have limited space to swivel back and forth in your chair. If you are a taller person, it does feel crammed as well. Let's move on to the other Micke desk. This desk is the most expensive out of the 3. Its price is $129 Canadian. It also comes in 2 colors, black, brown, and white. The box dimensions of this Micke desk are 57.5 inches in length, 20.5 inches in width, and 3.5 inches in height. The whole build took us about 45 minutes with no problems with the instructions. The materials that are used are the same as the other Micke desk, and it has the same drawer stops. You also have the option of putting the steel leg either on the right or the left side. It all depends on your preference. This desk comes with 2 decent sized drawers. This is the only storage that comes with this desk. All Micke desks are compatible because they're all the same height. You can always buy add-ons if this isn't enough storage. You have enough space to fit 3 relatively big-sized books in one drawer. The books are just used for a reference. You get a large workspace with the dimensions being 55 3/4 inches in length and 19.5 inches in width. You'll have enough space to write, put a laptop, and even place a printer all at once. The height of the desk is a little less than 25 inches from the floor to the bottom of the drawers. You also have about 53.5 inches of horizontal legroom. This gives you more than enough space to move around, and IKEA even says that 2 people can fit comfortably if needed. There's also a cable outlet located on the right side. This is beneficial if you want to keep your cables out of sight and organized. It's also really easy to clean, just like the other desks. For this Micke desk, you'll want a second person to help you move it around your room. It's pretty big, so it's hard to move it with just one person. Now let's move on to the OFR rating system. Our original furniture review rating system for desks consists of performance, complexity of build, overall style, and value. For the $99 Micke desk, we rate the performance at 3 out of 5. The steel leg does make the whole desk a bit wobbly. Also, the drawers are not the smoothest when opening and closing. This build came with ease, so we give this desk a 5 out of 5 on complexity of build. It does have a sleek design, and it does come with 2 different colors, so we give it a 4 out of 5 for style. With all the compartments and the price, we give it a 4.5 out of 5 on value. It basically meets every need when looking for a desk. So the overall score for the $99 Micke desk is a 4.1 out of 5. For the Brusali desk, we give the performance a 4.5 out of 5. It's overall a sturdy desk. We rate the complexity of the build a 4.5 out of 5. There was one step that was a bit unclear. It has a simple design to it, so we rate this desk a 3 out of 5 for overall style. It was missing some essentials like moving drawers, but the price was lower than the others, so we give it a 3 out of 5 on value. The overall score for the Brusali desk is a 3.75 out of 5. Lastly, the $129 Micke desk is given a rating of 3 out of 5 on performance. The same problems occurred with the structure being wobbly and the drawers not sliding that smoothly. The instructions were easy to follow, so we give this desk a 5 out of 5 on complexity of build. We rate the overall style a 4 out of 5 because it is a sleek design, and again it comes with 2 different colors. For the overall value, we give it a 3 out of 5 because it's a bit more expensive with less variety of storage. The overall score for the $129 Micke desk is a 3.75 out of 5. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more furniture review videos.